Hello and welcome, it's Bushwackah here with my third episode of the Vulcan Trader series. On today's episode, we're going to be doing some more upgrades to our base. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, it is very warm outside, so I need to go in and shelter myself from this heat. But while we're inside, we can start to do some of the upgrades. So one thing I want to do is build something. As you can see, well, if I open up here, my waste tank is getting quite full, so I need some way to drain that. So that's going to be one of my top priorities. So I'm going to drain that out, and we already have a pipe here that's draining out the air from the base, so I think I'm going to drain it somewhere outside. But in order for us to build that, we need to get some iron here, and we're going to build a kit canister storage, I believe. Yep, kit canister storage. So we'll build this, and I think I'm just going to put it on this wall right over there. So we'll grab that, and we're going to throw it up right here. Okay, now we have our canister storage there. Now if we throw our tank in here, it will just empty it out into the outside atmosphere. So I actually need to move it back one more. Let's see, okay, yeah, we'll place it right there. Perfect. Now I'm also going to grab some pipe, and I'm going to pipe this to here. I'm not going to connect it yet because I don't want to connect these two just quite yet. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a frame outside and connect that so that I can put the passive vent a little further away from the base, just because when it's so close and your waste tank has some oxygen in it, it may catch it on fire, and obviously that's a very bad time, and we don't want that. So that's what we're going to do. Also, I actually want to make this a window, so I'm actually going to do that right now. So let's open this up. Need to grab this guy, grab this. Oop. And I actually need to jump outside and grab our glass sheets as well. So let me just come back inside of here, grab this. I want to do this pretty quickly if we can. Iron sheet first, then glass sheet. There we go. Okay, yeah, you can see how hot I got super quick there. Yeah, the temperature outside is just killing me. I think we're also going to have to, at some point here, start building a bigger base. Yeah, I'm just really worried about this tank. It keeps on getting quite hot, and I'm worried that it's going to explode. So I'm actually going to move this oxygen tank right on top of that passive vent, because the pressure here is always lower, and as you can see, the temperature is quite a bit lower too. Well, now it isn't showing it that way. Yeah, but then when this fully drains the base, it should lower this temperature a little bit. So yeah, 8.92 megapascals. I might also want to build a tank connector, and I might build some pipe so I can at least just drain this tank just a tiny bit so it isn't so full. So let me just see if we can build that yet. I think we should be able to. Oh, perfect. Yep, we can. Yeah, I'm just going to build a tank connector as well. And we're going to throw this down right there. Yep, that'll work perfectly. Give me a little room to throw things in there still. Yeah, let's go like this. And actually, even just elongating this will drain that tank a little bit. So let's grab it. We're going to throw it on here. Maybe. We need to grab our wrench in our other hand here. There we go. Then you can set this down, connect that up really quick. There we go. Okay, that got the pressure down. Okay, so that's going to be a lot better. We'll put that right there, and I'll also do a corner, but we're not going to connect it up yet. There we go. Actually, let's take that out because we want to put a valve here so that we can drain it when we want to. And I think we've already drained it enough, so I'll just be able to close it up right away here. And let's put, yep, pipe valve. We need some copper. And we also need some, let's see here. Do I have any copper in here? Nope. We also need to switch out our battery. So luckily it's been day for a while. So let's go outside and switch out our battery. I'll just grab the battery from here. Okay, and we'll just grab this and throw it into our belt here. There we go. And we have a little bit of sunlight left, so that's good. Let's see. So we're also gonna, while we're outside and it's actually decently cool out, I'm gonna place down a frame right here. And that's where our passive vent will go. I don't think we're gonna quite have enough pipes here, but I'll start building it anyway. It'll be pretty close. Now I'm gonna want to place this all the way down here. Oh, we might just have barely enough pipe to get this done. And then a corner. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll put that passive vent down there. So let's drop that. We'll grab our wrench and we'll grab this passive vent. And we can throw this down here. There we go. And then, let's see, I'm going to disconnect this pipe. How much pipe do we have? We have 2. I don't think that's going to quite be... Oh, it is enough. Okay. So I have a feeling this might start a bit of a fire. At least it's actually pretty cold out. So let me just connect that. Let me just get away from there. Yeah, it started a fire. But that's okay because it's pretty decently far away from our base. Okay, perfect. That is exactly what we wanted to happen. Just a little controlled fire there. Okay, now I can throw this wrench down. And let's grab that. Oh, we needed some copper, which I totally forgot about. So we can go, let's just do some mining really quick. And I also need this guy here, so then we can open and close that door, and then we'll throw this in our mining spot there. There we go. So we'll do some mining to get some more materials. The next thing we're going to want to work on, the next thing I'm going to do, actually, speaking of mining, is I'm going to build a little chute system that goes from my arc furnace into my base. So yeah, that'll be the next thing that we build here. I know it's a little dark out. We'll grab a little bit of gold just in case we need that for some electronics. Yeah, it keeps on switching to this default mode. Let's set it to flatten there. Or sorry, let's set it to default. It was in the flatten mode, which will just flatten the area to the block that you're standing on, which is nice when you're trying to like dig out an area for a base or something of that nature. So yeah, we'll grab some gold here. Obviously, we need some copper for that valve, so let's try and find some copper. Okay, we found some copper here. And then also, we're going to need some iron to build those chutes, which we already have some iron, but I'd just like to get a bit more. So there we go. There's some copper. And like I said, finally, actually, I saw some iron down here. Yeah, the nice thing about that gold as well is, luckily there are just materials everywhere. It would be really nice to have maybe some more solar panels, but I think we really need to get a battery before we do that, like a station battery. So there we go. We have 40 iron, so that should be enough. If I can find my base, this always seems to be an issue. I really should put a beacon down or something of that nature. So let's throw this in our tool belt. And we will smelt up some iron. Let's turn that guy on. Yeah, we have a pretty decent amount of battery power for now, so that's good. So we'll come in here and I am going to build up those chutes. Because I believe we do have some iron because I used it for this guy here. There we go. We have 107 grams of iron, so that should be enough to build some chutes. Let's turn this guy on. Actually, the chutes I think are made cheaper over there, so I know you can make them in the auto lathe, but we'll build them over there in the hydraulic pipe bender. So let's throw that iron in there, turn this guy on, and find the chutes. Maybe. I believe it is. I believe you can make chutes in here. Yeah, there we go. It only costs 1 iron here. I think it costs like 4 iron over in the auto lathe, which is kind of a pain, but I guess if you don't have a hydraulics printer yet, I guess it's one way to make them. Another thing I'm noticing is this light is just not enough for this base. So, you know, I probably won't do a ton. Well, maybe I'll do a bunch of upgrades to the base, and then we'll just expand the base from here and then connect it up when we're done. Because I feel like we're going to be spending a lot of time inside just because the temperature outside is just so hot that it is just almost impossible to work outside during the day. So I'm going to build like 10 of these or something like that. So I'm going to build a T-junction here because I want to still be able to put things into here. Let's build it like... No, actually, I'll build it right here. I think we should have our chutes nice. Okay. Turn that off. Build our T-junction here, and I'll flip it down. So then we can also put stuff into it. Is this the right way? No, it doesn't. I have to turn it twice more. There we go. And actually, that did not work how I wanted it to. But we need our tool belt anyway here. So we'll grab our tool belt. And... grab our wrench. We want the junction facing down. There we go. So then we can have the stuff from our auto lathe come in the top, and then we'll build a little chute over here so we can also throw things in ourselves. So what do we want to build here? I think we should build a bin just so we don't accidentally put stuff in here that we don't want. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Does this need to be on for it to work? Let me just check really quick. What if I throw these chutes in here and go like that? No, it does need to be powered. So I guess at this point, let's just build a... We'll just build an inlet here. Yeah. And then we'll just be able to throw things in and have them kind of automatically go inside of there. So build a bin, we need a corner. And then we're going to turn this, and I know my auto lathe, or sorry, my arc furnace is somewhere maybe around here. So then we'll go outside like that. So we only have 3 chutes left. I feel like we're going to need just a couple more in order to fix this up. Let's see this tank. Okay, yeah, that's at 5. And it's in the green there on the indicator, so I'm much happier with that. I've attempted to play this several times, and the base keeps on exploding, and I have a feeling it has to do with that oxygen tank. And that's probably because this... whenever we open this door, it lets some air in here, which heats it up just long enough probably to heat up that tank, and that obviously is creating problems for us. So it might be a good idea to throw another active vent in here. I'm just really trying to conserve as much power as possible just because we don't have a large, like a station battery. And I found that with 2 active vents and stuff like that going, it can definitely drain very quickly. Oh, so let's see here. I think we can go straight. There we go. Okay. So that's where it connects. Let's throw a window in here. Go straight. This we actually went a little too far, but that's okay. It only costs 1 iron for each of these, and we already built them. So there we go. Also, our hunger's critical, so let's grab a bar here. Now, I didn't think that these cereal bars were full. I don't know if maybe during when the game updated or something like that, it refilled them, or maybe I had grabbed new ones and just forgot about it. Okay, let's just turn this off for the time being. And we can go inside of our base. And there we go. So now we'll be able to throw stuff in like this. And that'll go inside of here. Actually, that's probably my bad. I think we need to grab... Let's grab our mining belt and go outside. I think we need to grab one more chute. I think I made a bit of a mistake here. So first of all, let's grab some copper and let's melt that up. Smelt it up. And we will go back inside. And, oh, I almost disassembled that wall. And I think what's going on is I forgot to actually connect it here. No, I did. Does it just not show us the contents? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yep, okay, so I did build it right, surprisingly. So let's just build the inlet again here. There we go. Can throw these chutes down. Might be good. I might build a locker here pretty soon as well. So there we go. Now we have our auto lathe here. We have a system where we can drain our waste tank. Actually, we forgot to do that. So while it's nighttime, let's just do that really quick. So we should just be able to dump that in there. On here. Let's see if it starts a fire. No, probably not enough oxygen in there. At this point, it would be a good idea to try and store my oxygen, especially like that we have that tank, but I just don't have the filtration or the power to be able to do that. So unfortunately, that's just not something we're able to do right now. So let's see what else. Let's just throw in. I also want to throw in a window here. I don't think the windows make it so that it warms up any faster, and this doesn't face the sun anyway, so I don't think it matters. So I'm just gonna throw a window in here just so I can see what's going on out there. See if like my, see if my auto lathe is still going, or sorry, my arc furnace. There we go. Oh, and unfortunately we ran out of power. Luckily the sun is about to come up. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about before. Like, it would be nice, you know, to have an active vent in here to drain it. It'd be nice to have these doors connected, you know, an airlock, all that stuff. But unfortunately, we're just working with so little power. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did it pressurize there? This is built, right? That's kind of strange. I don't know why it pressurized up like that for a second. Looks like it's draining again, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the sun like was heating up the air in here or something. I just don't know. But that's okay. Oops. Let's grab the solar panel. I could probably, actually, we can do a little bit of cleaning also. So let's just grab these flares I don't need. Also this solar panel I'm not using. So I can bring this stuff outside. And this active vent I don't need right now. I think I actually, oh no, this is probably for the airlock. But again, we just don't have enough power to do that. Let's just see here. There we go, okay. So we're getting power again. And look, we have some copper. So actually, let's make this valve really quick here. Actually, it might still be on it. No, it isn't. Let's grab that valve. Did I go past it? Kind of looks funky in here because it actually doesn't have the valve on it. There we go. So we'll build that up really quick. Our pressure's still doing good. And there we go. Let's throw this valve in here. I think it starts closed. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a system where we can deplete our tank if we need to. We can also empty our waste tank. Our base is down to a good pressure. We have a smelting system where we'll have our elements come into our base. Finally, let's just while the sun is out, let's take this stuff outside, and because we have the power, actually, sorry, I need to open this door up. Because we have the power, we might as well smelt that gold up real quick as well. Let's just grab this. A staircase would be really nice as well. Grab these flares, throw them in here. Okay, so let's grab this gold. We can start to smelt. Oh, actually, we have a little bit of copper in there, so we can smelt that up. Drop this guy on the ground. So I know we didn't get a ton done in this episode, and I'm gonna have to go inside the base here really quickly. But unfortunately, I think I'm going to start making my episodes a little bit shorter. I've been doing about 40 minutes, but because of the chances of explosion, I've played this probably 6 times and exploded all those times. You imagine if I'm spending about 40 minutes to an hour making each of those videos, it doesn't end up well. And the explosion is so bad that it literally levels the base. Maybe I'll cut in some of that footage. Actually, yeah, I'll cut in some of that footage now. So yeah, as you can see, I've been doing longer episodes, and unfortunately, for some reason, and I think it mostly comes down to the oxygen tank, because that's where most of the damage is from, that I spend a ton of time trying to make these episodes, and then it just ends in complete failure, and I have to start all over again. So I think they are going to be a little bit shorter, but hopefully you guys still enjoy them. If you guys like this video and want me to continue on this series, which it definitely seems like it from the comments, so definitely like this video, and definitely keep on commenting down below if you have any questions or comments. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a like. If you have any questions or comments, you can go and leave those below as well. Again, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bushwackah out.